I'm Lani Love, and I'm going to share a quick and easy recipe for vegan broth. This broth is nice and flavorful, but also simple enough that it can be used in any number of dishes or soups. I'm a DJ with a busy schedule and a love of food, and I developed this recipe after finding that most pre-made stocks tend to be a little too salty or contain overpowering flavors. Also, I'm a California girl who spent the last 10 winters in New York and Chicago, so I really mastered soups, almost out of necessity. Without further ado, let's get into it. You'll need 1 whole onion, yellow, white, sweet, any variety except for red, carrot, miso paste, preferably white, salt, pepper. If you can find it, chayote squash is really great. They're at most grocery stores, and you can definitely find them at Asian and Mexican markets. Oyster mushrooms, shiitake will also work. Button and portobello aren't my favorite because they don't add that much flavor and I find they just darken the broth. I forgot to include it, but if you have a couple cloves of garlic, you'll want to toss those in too. Over some medium-high heat, drizzle in a little oil of your choice. Vegetable, coconut, grapeseed, doesn't really matter. I'm using olive oil. Give your oil a couple minutes to warm up, drop in your onions, move them around so they don't burn, and then once your onions start getting kind of soft, add in your garlic because garlic cooks faster than onions. Mix those around, and when your onions are kind of translucent and before your garlic burns, add in water. Then add in your veggies, your carrot, chayote. I don't really enjoy the texture, so I like to keep it in big chunky pieces, then scoop them out later. Chopped up oyster mushrooms, roughly the size of chicken strips will do. Give them a good stir, put on the lid, let them cook at medium to high heat until the vegetables are soft. Depending on the size of your veggies, this will take about 15 to 20 minutes. Add in miso. It'll take a little time to dissolve and has a pretty distinct flavor, so don't put in too much. This is just for umami flavor. I'm using roughly 2 tablespoons of miso. Then you'll salt and pepper to taste. You can fish out the chayote or let them continue to cook. I'm going to leave in a chunk because as it cooks, it adds a subtle sweetness to the broth and it makes it taste more robust. Here's what I like to do when I need a quick, easy soup. I like to top it off with some spring onions, add broccoli, cauliflower, potatoes. When I need more sustenance, I'll put in grains like barley or some textured vegetable protein. And for more flavor, some chili oil and herbs are really great. This is the finished product after it's been run through a strainer, so all the little bits are gone and you're left with a nice broth similar to what you'd buy at a store, or let's say restaurant. And this is a finished vegetable soup with all the veggies you saw me toss in, the broccoli, cauliflower, and bits of onion, carrot, and mushrooms from making the broth. I really love spicy food, so I'm going to drizzle in a little bit of chili oil and add some of those crispy bits, and then I'll top it off with some scallions and call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you'd like to see more. Maybe I can show you how to make this broth into a pho or ramen or a veggie chicken noodle soup. Just leave a comment below or hit me on social. I'm at DJ Lani Love on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of the things. All right, until next time, bye.